Hey everyone, it's really late on a Sunday night, and I know it's not a video night, but I want to do this because I just got back from a bridging ceremony for my church. And actually, before I start this, I want to add a disclaimer. I am in no way promoting a religion, putting down another person's religion, or in any way, shape, or form putting down people. Um, Now, I just got back from this bridging con, and I have to say that this completely renewed an idea that I forgot about. Um, so I really, really want to say thank you to this group of people um, within this church, um, the Unitarian Universalist Church. I want to say a major thank you to the youth groups, the youth group chairs, and everyone. And a special thank you to one of my friends, um, Jason, about getting me into this religion. Now, you might ask why I'm putting this onto my channel. It's because it is trans related, and I had totally forgotten about it. If you remember in the beginning of the whole making my videos thing, I said that any of the stories regarding my transition were to be shared. And this one is one that I forgot about. And it's been incredibly renewed inside of me now. It's an idea that I forgot, and I'm almost ashamed about it. But let me tell you the story. You know my basic coming out story. Like in ninth grade, I was cross-dressing in private, and I kind of didn't think about coming out until my senior year. Well, what kind of instigated the whole idea about coming out is actually these cons, these church conferences, where all the youth groups from the whole region would just come to one church, and there'd be like 80 to 100 different kids being themselves. And these cons pretty much changed my entire outlook on coming out. Like, before that, all my friends had been like, Sam, you look like a girl, you should cross-dress, it'll be fun and everything. And they didn't really know what they were saying to me at the time. Because they didn't know I was trans, and I kept refusing to cross-dress. Well, the reason for that was because I had a fear. If I cross-dressed, I had a major fear that they would find out that I relatively passed, and that I was happier, and then that would kind of lead them. It wouldn't be too big of a jump from cross-dressing for fun, a lot of happiness. Does this in his house. She's a transsexual. So it was kind of like one of those slippery slope fallacies that I kind of fell into. And then my friend Jason took me to one of these cons, and it was beginning of senior year when I was kind of thinking about it, and I went to my second con for the year. There's only 3. And I played a game that had stakes involved, whereas the loser would have to do something that the rest of the people involved in the game decided upon for the rest of the con, like all weekend. And I was the one that ended up losing, and their decision seems so small, but it changed my entire outlook, because they chose to put me into pigtails, like pigtails and everything like that. And it doesn't seem like a big deal, but the second I put those pigtails on, it hit me. I was a lot happier. Like, why are you used? Youth Unitarians are very, very notorious for being themselves. And when you enter a con, it's one of those things where everyone is being eccentric, everyone's being themselves, everyone is no holds barred themselves. And it's such an inspiring thing. And I just couldn't be that way at these cons. And then suddenly I have these pigtails, and I'm not forcing a smile on my face. I'm not pretending to like something. I am genuinely smiling. I'm genuinely bouncing around from group of people to group of people. I'm genuinely talking. I'm genuinely happy and feeling. And it's something that I totally forgot until I went back to the bridging ceremony. Bridging ceremony is basically youth becomes young adult. And I watched all of these friends that I haven't seen in a year crying, being themselves at this con. And I got up and I hugged people as a girl. And it just kind of struck me how important these people were in my life, how important youths were in my life, how important youth was in my life. All of these people that I haven't seen in so long just brought it back to me. This was an important part of my life that I neglected. So I want to say thank you to all of the youth people. A special thank you for Jason for bringing me into such an environment. A special thank you to the UU Church overall, the entire congregation, for accepting me, and all of that. And you have no idea how happy I am to have suddenly realized this. Like, it's right after the ceremony. It's like, what, 1 o'clock? I have to go to work at 7. It wouldn't be important for me to have done this video if it wasn't important for me to have realized this. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of, this video in and of itself proves that I have an immense gratuity, and it's just a fabulous experience. It's something that I lost track of, and I want to be part of it again. I really do. And I'm going to see if I can't find any time whatsoever to be part of this church. And in my incredibly busy, hectic college work life, I'm going to find a way to fit this in. I'm going to find a way to fit the community that has helped me out so much in. For those of you who aren't aware of any of this or anything like that, I'm going to say something. Please don't take it the wrong way, but the Unitarian Universalist Church is a community, and a very important one. And I cannot stress enough the idea of community, whether that be your local GLBT center or your school or your friends or anything like that. Community is incredibly vital, and a variety of communities. Like, I have my church, I have the Lambda Center, my GLBT center, I have my friends, I have YouTube, and all of it has made me into the person I am now. All of it has helped me, and all of it I have taken for granted until now. And I want to say to everyone else that you never realize how important community is until you see someone moved to tears right in front of you, simply because you said welcome to adulthood, and simply because you gave them a candle and let them talk about how important the community is. It really hits you, you know? I mean, like, it was such a fantastic experience, and I have to say, community is the best that I've ever had. So thank you, YRUU. It's incredibly important. Thank you, everyone in UU. And thank you, Unitarian Universalism. I love you. Bye.